I'm going to write a novel.
For the love of all that is holy, why?
Because I'm going to be a writer.
I've never seen you show even the slightest interest in books.
It's going to be a bestseller.
Now that I think about it, I've never even seen you read a book.
That's because all fiction novels suck.
What was the last book you read?
I saw all of the Harry Potter movies.
That's not what I meant. So what's your book about?
It's science fiction crossed with chick lit crossed with literary fiction.
Do you even know what any of those things mean?
I quit my job this morning.
Oh no. Please tell me you didn't.
I just bought a new laptop. A MacBook Air.
Have you ever attempted to write a novel-length manuscript?
I've already written the first page. It's really awesome. I plan to finish by the end of the week. Do you think I can get it published in time for the Christmas shopping season? I'm going to need the money soon.
It's December 4th. Probably not.
I suppose that's okay. I'll just max out my credit cards.
You do realize it takes years of honing your craft before you'll be ready to produce a publishable book. And that's assuming you've spent the last 20 years reading hundreds of novels.
I've been living my life. Not wasting my time reading. What do you think I am, some kind of dork?
Wow. So how do you plan to get your book published?
I'm going to take a copy to Random House.
I think my heart just stopped.
They've never seen anything like this. I know they'll want to talk to me right away.
That's not really how it works. To get a deal with one of the major publishers, you really need a literary agent.
Well, that will be easy enough. I'll just call a few and let them fight over me.
I wish I could kill you and get away with it. The average literary agent gets about 10,000 queries a year. In a good year, they might take on 2 new clients.
In fact, I think I will call them today.
Yeah. They don't take queries by phone. And your book is not even finished.
But my idea is a guaranteed bestseller. I'd better warn them not to steal my idea because it's copyrighted. Most agents are just losers who couldn't get book deals.
If you take the astonishingly stupid step of calling an agent, I wouldn't lead with that.
You're right. I'm really busy today anyway. I'll just send a mass email to a bunch of agents.
Get ready to be disappointed.
I'm thinking I'll only hire an agent who can promise me a 6-figure deal.
You may actually inspire all the agents in New York to come hunt you down with pitchforks and burn you at the stake.
Where do you think they will start my book tour?
I'm not sure I'm making myself clear. Let me try another approach. I assume you've used a steak knife, right?
Of course.
Do you think you're qualified to perform neurosurgery?
Haha. That's funny. I might base a character on you.
So do you think that being able to read and write your native language makes you qualified to write a novel?
How many editors will Random House assign to my novel?
-13.
Because it's going to need a lot of editing. I'm not the best speller.
My throat is starting to close up. The publishing industry really sort of expects you to have the whole spelling and grammar thing down.
But I'm the talent. That's what editors are for.
That's why you should expect to spend a few months on revisions before you ever let it see the light of day. It might be wise to crack open a book about the craft of writing. Stephen King wrote a good one called On Writing.
That sounds so boring. And totally unnecessary.
Fine. Are you ready to spend hundreds of hours banging away at your laptop?
Do you think they will let me direct the movie version of my book?
Are you ready to discover gigantic plot holes that are impossible to fill?
I'm a storyteller. It will all work out.
Are you ready to discover your characters are as one-dimensional as the ones in a pornographic movie?
I'm a student of the human condition. My characters will have depth and substance.
Are you aware that publishers are putting out fewer novels than ever?
Great. Less competition for me.
Are you ready to find yourself on page 50 and then think of an even better idea for a novel?
Hey, that's a good idea. I'm going to write several books at a time. I can maximize my earnings that way. Do you want to be a ghostwriter for me? I will cut you in for 10%.
I have a gun in my car. I'm going to go get it now.